Thank you. This is coming back again to you live on Radio Voice of Naija, transmitting today on 105.2 megahertz and 103.8 cable. Back to this topic on FGM and the support that can be given to women who are living with the effects of FGM. Now, how can men show support and understanding for women who have been through FGM trauma? Mr. Yusuf.
Yeah, I think this trauma goes a long way, and I think as a man, when you are in love with a woman who is going through this traumatic effect, I think you need to be very patient and loving and try to understand her perspective.
Yeah.
And here in the Netherlands, I believe we have established offices. Government has established offices where we call it the victim support.
Yeah.
Yeah, you can go there, and they are actually professionals. Professionals, I mean, who can help, and who can counsel both of you, and then I think that will be very nice. We believe that FGM is domestic violence.
Yeah.
So we have an office here known as SHG, that is Stichting Huiselijk Geweld. It is attached to the gemeente Amsterdam. Yeah, so when you go there and you present your case, they give you the best help.
Okay.
That you need.
Okay.
They will counsel you, and you know, a woman is very sad that you are in love with a woman and she has this type of traumatic effects, which was not due to you. Yeah, and it's beginning to hurt your relationship.
Yeah.
Yes, but if as a man you understood that this girl underwent this kind of treatment, at the time she had no choice. I hope that as a man, just take her for who she is, try to understand what she's going through, and be very supportive.
Wow.
Yeah, because leaving her alone to deal with it will not help. Just try to stand by. It's all I have to say. And if you don't have any clue as to what to do, please do contact the SHG of gemeente Amsterdam.
Wow.
We have, or the GGD.
The
GGD Amsterdam.
Yeah.
Yes.
It's true.
They have professionals there. Yes.
What about FSAM?
She's also there. And also in Utrecht, there is an organization known as the Faros.
Okay.
Yeah, they are also there, and they help a lot.
Okay.
So we have professionals. They went to Africa, they stayed in Africa, they lived with women who were genitally mutilated, they studied the effects, and some of them came back here as doctors, and they are ready to help.
Wow.
They are ready to help. Yeah. Don't be ashamed, because you are not alone.
Do you think people's lives or victims' lives are so much affected by the trauma that they go through this?
Yes, definitely you are affected. Once part of your body is lost, and that kind of a feeling, which everybody has that you don't have, it will always haunt you. And,
does it also affect their participation in the society? Because maybe they will be feeling inferior.
No, some women feel left out, and that is why I'm saying that it's good to take up counseling. So that, because when we talk of traumatic effects used to sideline a person. And if you are not strong, you remain locked up in the room. You not even like to come out. And that is the effect it affects your economy, it affects everything that you do. I know some women back at home that before they were very industrious, and when that symptom generates, then they stay at home and you know. So
I think it's affecting them because sometimes, you know, even as a woman, sometimes when I have some shows, you know, information night, you invite some women to come, and then some of them will just give me some kind of reasons that they wouldn't want to participate, in the sense that they will want to use the WC, and when they go to the WC, those who are not circumcised, the women who were not mutilated or who didn't have this cord, they can easily urinate, and they who have this cord can easily as well cannot easily, you know, urinate. And then already when they are coming out, they are feeling shy, that they are thinking that the other person who used the other restroom is already knowing that they are not, you know, because
there's a stigma behind.
Yeah, the stigma is too much, and then it's only many of them not even come out to participate in issues.
My advice to them is that that effect has come to stay, and it will stay for the rest of their life. So they shouldn't be too sad about it, even though it affects them, and learn to go on with life. And accept back who they are. Accept back who they are. That's what, when I was talking to a lady in Ghana about what kind of advice do you give to those people. I went to the victim support unit in Ghana.
Yeah.
And I talked to a lady, I don't want to mention the name here because it's unofficial. And she told me the best thing they tell the ladies is to be who they are, and not let that part of the situation let them down or drown them. They should just continue to be who they are, despite the fact that it's going to leave, that scar is going to live with them for the rest of their life.
Yeah.
But if they learn to be who they are, I think they will come out successfully and nicely.
Yes, you know, recently in Britain, families, there's a family that decided to leave back Britain down to Africa because they had done this, the grandma had done this mutilation on their child, and when the girl goes to school, the other children are just nosing around and saying, why is it that when you are urinating, it makes a kind of noise? So have you done this? So in fear now, they have migrated back to Africa.
Yeah, definitely.
So the opportunity the child would have had to have good education and a better life is short-lived now.
Yeah.
Except God comes in.
That is why anytime I think you have to use your media here so much to enforce or educate people about the harms, and also let them understand that the state of Netherlands does not permit it, and whoever does it goes to prison for 14 years.
Wow.
14 years.
14 solid years.
Both father and mother, you are going 14 years, and any accomplice will have his own share of the imprisonment.
Yes, somebody said it's your words. Okay.
Now, how does a woman who is a victim of FGM living with a man, that's why the question should be, how is the man affected by when he's living with a woman who is a victim of FGM? And also because we want to understand how the man can support the woman better.
Yeah.
But I'd like to know, first of all, how is the man affected? Can you tell us something about that briefly?
Is it affected sexually or affected
how?
In all dimensions. How is it?
There are a lot of things that can affect the man. If the woman have a traumatic feeling about what happened to her. That can easily make an impact on the life of the man. And that is why I'm saying seek victim support. And there is also a problem. It's just like when you go to your car in the morning on a freezing cold night, and then you put in your ignition, and then you want to ignite the car, and it is not quick starting. I think you as a driver, you have a problem. You have to continue quick starting until the battery gets charged before you move. So I think this happens sometimes with the men who have a lady who underwent this type of genital mutilation. Because talking about it, we don't have to hide anything.
At all.
The pharaonic type of genital mutilation, where they take out everything and sew everything back and leave just a small pinhole for Okay. Right now, it is going to be a battle in bed when it comes to penetration. So that is very hurtful to the woman
and to the man
and to the man as well, because at that time, I think your engines are running very fast.
Exactly.
So
you cannot penetrate.
So that question, I mean, happens a lot, and I don't think any man
want that.
They are accepting it just by obeying the tradition, and I think it's about time.
Then probably that could also, permit me to say this, that could also be the reason why then they end up having so many wives, because they are trying this, then it's not possible to penetrate, then they are going to another one until they find the one that is a little bit looser than the other one, probably.
I don't think polygamy is accepted in many cultures. And religion also allows polygamy. That has to do with human desire. So it is not about the FGM that makes men
to go after
more women.
No, I'm just saying that it can be one of the factors as well, because you are the man.
It's not a factor.
Two men are asking one woman, or two men are versus one woman.
I just want to let you know that as for men, it's just like having a coat. Like Mr. Larry has a black coat, but when you go back to his wardrobe again, you still see another black coat. He doesn't. He's not satisfied with
what he has.
So that is one thing, and the others also play a role. So as for polygamy, it is accepted in some religions.
Okay, what's your final take now on this topic? What's your final take, sir, on this topic?
My final take here is to advise parents never to put their children under the blade for the sake of preparing them or whatsoever. It is a dangerous act. It is unhealthy, and the consequences outweigh what they think they were doing it for. So they should just stop it and stop it for good. And the law of the state here in Netherlands does not allow it, so please don't do it. And to the men who happens to have women having that situation, please be very passionate and understand them and treat them as equals.
Exactly.
Yes.
Really needed.
Yes.
Thank you so much. Thank you for being with us. And those of you who have listened to this broadcast, we encourage that you obey to some of the things we've discussed. Support the women who have become victims of this FGM. And if they have not yet become, please give them the chance to enjoy their life to the fullest. Don't take them to any local or rural place where they have to be caught. Thank you so much, and we have to be with you again. We are signing up now, but remain blessed till next week by the same time.